Hi Anushka.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing quite good, Anushka. The morning has been so great for me. The weather is exceptionally pleasant today. What about you?
I also had a great morning. The weather is very pleasant. It's cloudy.
Ah, okay. So finally, it's much better now, right?
Yes, ma'am. And
And
it rained 2 days ago.
oh, okay. Did it rain heavily, or was it just a drizzle that you got?
Drizzle, it was drizzling rain.
Okay, right. So, Anushka, hopefully now that I think it should be the monsoon, but sometimes, it could be the early size of monsoon, which
Yes,
gets, shifted to a summer like situation again. But I hope that's not the case this time, and it's actual monsoon season that has now arrived there.
yes, ma'am.
Huh? Okay. So, Anushka, just a couple of days more for your school to reopen, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So once your school starts, how are you planning to handle your YouTube channel?
Then I'll take classes on EnglishYaari on weekends, and then only on that particular time when I'll take classes. After that, I'll edit some videos and then only I'll upload.
Okay, so it will be a weekend thing that you'll do. Right
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
how frequently are you taking the classes with the other tutors as well? So do you
Yes,
take
ma'am.
classes on a daily basis?
Yes, ma'am. I take classes on a daily basis.
Oh, okay, understood. So Anushka, are you excited for your school to reopen? Are you looking forward to it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes.
and you're fully prepared, right? I remember last time you told me that you have been working on, covering as much portion as you can in advance,
Yeah.
that you're
Yes,
much
ma'am.
ahead in terms of what is being going to be
Yeah.
covered in the school, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh? Okay. So how's that going on? How's your
That's
study?
yes, ma'am. Pretty good. And I'm trying to
Uh-huh.
complete my holiday homework now.
Right. Now that you have just about a week, right?
Yes, ma'am.
More than a week, I'll say 10 days,
10 days,
right?
yeah.
Yes, so 10 days. That's when you're going to gear up for everything, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, Anushka, how much of your work have you already completed? If you have to tell me in terms of percentage.
Okay. I would say that 30-40% because all only models and some drawing of posters are left and others are done.
Okay, so 30 to 40% is left, is what you're saying, right?
No, it is completed. 30 to
Okay,
40
30 to
percent is
40%
completed.
is completed. Rest
Yes,
of it,
ma'am.
it's still pending. Some or the other things are pending in
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. And are you doing everything on your own, or are you also getting help from your parents or from no, nobody?
No, ma'am.
Oh,
Because I am helping my younger sister in completing her project as well. So
oh,
I don't
okay.
ask my mother that what to do because I
Oh.
have my own creative ideas at how to make this project and those things.
Hmm. Right. So doing projects, is it something that you enjoy doing?
not not so much, but sometimes I when I feel like that, yeah, now I'm free and I want to do some art and craft activities. At that time I feel very happy, but when it is a compulsion that I have to complete, at that time I don't feel happy while completing those works.
Right. Yes. So if you get your own sweet time, that's when you
Yes,
want
ma'am.
to indulge in it. You want to do your
Yeah.
research and then come up with something, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that brought me to our last conversation. Anushka, do you
Yes,
remember?
ma'am.
We discussed
Yes,
about some of the
ma'am.
places and
Yes,
I'd asked you
ma'am.
to do a little bit of research about these places. So did
Yes,
you
ma'am.
manage to do that?
Yes, ma'am. I searched some of the places,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, so
So what
there
did you
are.
find out?
So one is in Japan. There is a forest the forest name is Aokigahara Forest. It's known as Suicide Forest
Oh.
because no, it's known for its tragic history because
Mhm.
I have seen that there are some, we can say, tragic things happen that some persons have died, and there are many things that we can experience there as well because Mount Fuji we can view that, upper VIP view we can say that we get of Mount Fuji.
Right.
And after that,
Natural things might have happened there, right?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because, and one more thing is Socotra Island in Yemen. It is
Okay.
mysterious uh, because it is called the most alien looking place on the earth due to its unique floral design like a dragon blood tree, something like that. And there
Okay.
are many places to experience as well, like remote beaches, and there are surreal landscapes as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
And
did you actually check the photos of this place that you've just mentioned? Did you go through the Google images?
yes, ma'am. Only there was no something unique. There were only islands, pictures of island, and when I told you about the suicide forest, there were only forest, nothing unique. We can
Nothing
say
outstanding, right? Nothing
yes,
that
ma'am.
is that catches your attention as such. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. That's it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So these two places, and I would say, Anushka, you did a good job. And both these places, I don't think I ever heard about these. Did you
Okay.
get a chance to go through Area 51 because that was a new place for you, right? So
Yes,
did you?
ma'am.
Uh-huh. So
So
what did you
yes, ma'am.
find out about that?
First of all, it is associated with UFO sightings of
Mm-hmm.
aliens and something like that, and secret military experiments as well.
Mm-hmm.
And where there is when we go in the Area 51 in USA, there are many things to experience as well, such
Right.
as we can say nearby towns they have alien themed attraction places and deserted landscapes as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I found about Area 51.
Right. And, a lot of conspiracy theories are out there. Like I
Yeah,
said, some people think that there are actual aliens there who are being
yes,
experimented
ma'am.
upon. But there are a lot of other theories that says that, it is something that was just a rumor created to keep the general public away from this place
Yes, ma'am.
so that they can do their secret military exercises like you mentioned.
Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
They can do that there. Right. So, yeah, it could be. I think which one do you think is much more likely to happen?
I think that I don't believe in UFO sightings because no other planet they have life. So I think that it is just for secret military experiments, so that no one would get to know that what the particular military is working on, and they cannot share those ideas, and it will not be leaked, and it will be secret.
Okay. So, Anushka, you did say that you don't believe in the UFO sightings and alien invasions here in on Earth,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
are you someone who does believe that there might be some or the other form of extraterrestrial life somewhere in this universe? Because if you look at the solar system, ours is the only known planet where life exists. But
Yes, ma'am.
there are multiple universes as well, right? Universe as in multiple galaxies are there. So ours
Yeah.
is in a Milky Way galaxy, right? But there are lots
Yes,
of
ma'am.
such galaxies. So are you open to the possibility of having another place like this where there might not be, such advanced level organisms maybe, but some sort of a life form? So what do you think about that? And there is no yes or no, no right or wrong answer to this.
Okay, ma'am. First of all, I think that yeah, there can be a planet which supports life of some organisms, because humans are not too much advanced that they have searched all the galaxy, that no other planet, there is no other planet like Earth. There are some exceptions as well. So maybe there is a planet where humans or some organisms are there.
Okay, so you do believe in that possibility.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Have you watched any alien related movies? Anything that is coming to your mind?
I have watched Avengers, those movies, and nothing more than that. Any sci-fi movie.
Okay. So, I'm not sure if you watch English movies, but you can try out Men in Black. That's one of the, you know, that's one of the first movies that's coming to my mind related to
Okay.
aliens, right? And Men in
Okay.
Black, they are basically a secret federal level agency which
Okay.
basically deals with it believes in a world where aliens do attack the planet. So it's shown that these aliens live amongst us in the guise of
Okay.
human beings, and
Okay.
the purpose of Men in Black is to find these aliens and to find out whether they are harmful or they are harmless, and accordingly deal with them. So
Okay.
if there's someone who poses a threat to humanity, then they are jailed or they are killed, things like these. But it's an interesting
Okay.
watch.
Okay.
If
I
you ever get
surely.
time, yeah, do check out Men in Black. And it has a lot of
Okay.
movies. That entire franchise, I think there are 5 to 6 movies. It has
Okay.
Will Smith, if you know about him, Will Smith. And another movie, Indian movie is, if you have heard of it, um, what is that called? Hrithik Roshan's movie. Mm, okay, I'm not able to get it. It's there on the tip of my tongue, but I'm not able to recall it. It has the character of Jadoo in it.
Okay. I'll ask my mother about that.
Yeah. So, have you heard of Krish?
Yes, I have heard.
Yes. So Krish was a second movie in that particular storyline. The
Okay.
first one, Jadoo. Let me just tell you. Koi Mil Gaya. Yes.
Okay.
Koi Mil Gaya. That is again a movie, Indian movie based on aliens. There is an actual alien who comes to Earth, and he's looked after by Hrithik Roshan. So it's a
Okay.
nice storyline. You can watch that again if you are interested in that sort of a genre.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So, Anushka, now we'll go ahead with the session notes, but it mostly talks about the work, right? Future of
Yes,
work.
ma'am.
So, what I'm going to do is, since you are a student, I'm going to alter this a little,
Okay.
and we are going to change it. Okay. So, Anushka, you might have read in history how communication system evolved over time.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So
Yes, ma'am.
earlier, I think the earliest form of communication was through the wall paintings. If you
Yes,
talk
ma'am.
about ancient times, where the
Yeah.
earliest mankind civilization, right, they used
Yes,
to
ma'am.
draw paintings and symbols on the wall, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What other systems of communication can you think of right now?
Newspapers at that time, newspapers were also there, and pamphlets. And
Okay.
at that time, pamphlets were also there. If they want to share any idea of anything, so they would use pamphlets and distribute it to everyone. And newspapers as well, those who were educated, they also read newspapers. And one more thing was through comic strips as well. And
Right. Yeah.
this
So
is
we are talking about the time after printing press was,
yes, ma'am.
was invented, right?
Yes.
The one that I mentioned, I'm talking about the early humans, when,
Okay.
right, early
Yeah.
cavemen who used to create all sort of
Okay.
paintings and portraits on
Yes,
cave
ma'am.
walls, right? So yes, once the printing press was invented, that's when paper started being used widely to spread information, right? So yes, you
Yes,
rightly
ma'am.
pointed out, newspapers and pamphlets were in use, and books again were being published, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And in India, particularly, do you have you read stories about how birds were used as carriers or messengers of
Yes, ma'am.
information?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
right.
Yeah.
So from there came land phones, right? When the first phone was invented,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So we had our land phones. So have you ever
Okay.
seen a land phone?
Yes, that one which we there is a telephone booth. I have seen that one as well, and the other one as well.
Right. So land phone basically is the one that has wired connection.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So that is what we used to have when we were your age, right? When we were
Okay.
kids, almost everybody used to have these kind of land phones at home, and mobiles back then were a luxury,
Yes, ma'am. I would say I
right?
agree with that.
Yeah. And then came phones, and the first kind of phones that we had were button phones,
Yeah.
right? So Nokia phone, if you have seen it, it
Yes, ma'am.
is black in color, right?
Yeah.
And I remember my first phone was a color phone. I don't remember the company, but I got it when I was in 10th and I started going for tuition classes. So I got the basic phone. There was no internet, of course, but we used to use messages, SMSs back then,
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
right? And then gradually we evolved to smartphones. Right, smartphones, the basic versions where you could click pictures, and now you have advanced level phones,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
right, and phones
Yes,
these
ma'am.
days can help you do anything, whether be it shopping, whether be it ordering food, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Everything is at the tip of your finger. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So, considering all of this, what do you think is the future of mobile phones?
Okay. So I think that at this time, I would say that the mobile phones are already so much advanced, and in coming time, in coming future, that I would say there would be many changes.
Hmm.
And what we use phone for now, for example, for answers, for at that time we could use it as a friend as well. So
Okay.
maybe some there are some technologies that will develop some, we can say, patience and some friendly kind of nature of phone, that it can also communicate with us, we can share anything. And I think that still there would be need for human for communication, because AIs and phone, they don't have any emotions. So
Right.
yeah, so this is what I think right now about it.
Uh-huh. So, Anushka, you rightly mentioned that in future it might be possible that phones might also replace friends in
Yes,
a way that
ma'am.
it might give you more emotional connect, which is something that you are already seeing in terms of how AI is dealing, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, for instance, if you put in any sort of question if you pose any question to AI, it can answer your concerns, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you put the right prompt, for example, be my friend, talk to me like a friend, I am
Yeah.
facing this issue, what will you do in such situations? But it's actually something that we shouldn't completely rely on, because
Yes.
ultimately it's AI, and it's something that is created by humans, and it's just
Humans.
a
Yeah.
programmed thing. It can
Yes,
never
ma'am.
give us advices. We can
Yeah.
get options from it, we can get
Yes.
suggestions. So for example, how do I keep myself healthy? Give me
Yeah.
5 tips. So things like these, which it can still help us with, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So help me come up with a good diet plan, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So things like these, it can still do for us. But when you turn it into a friend, then it might become problematic, right? So it depends
Yes.
on the usage. But
Yes,
in
ma'am.
future, do you think the phone would also look the same like it does right now? Or
I don't think so,
mhm,
because maybe at that time, nowadays foldable phones are also available, or maybe in future there would be a phone that could be rolled or something stretched like a paper. And one more thing that comes into my mind is that in future the phones will have advanced health monitoring as well,
hmm,
because at that time in future they could be used for early diagnosis of any kind of disease, and it will also
right.
help us for fitness coaching, as you told.
Hmm,
And
hmm, hmm.
this is and stronger privacy and security features as well,
Right, which is
because
what is needed, right? With
yes, ma'am.
AI coming into the picture, we are using it so much that people don't realize that we are also giving away our privacy, right?
Yes,
For
ma'am.
instance, Ghibli art, which was quite popular
Yes,
quite
ma'am.
recently, right? People have been uploading their pictures online,
Yes, ma'am.
and these are the pictures of your family, your kids, and
Yeah.
you're just putting out in public. So you never know when and who can use your pictures in a wrong way,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So
Yes,
it's
ma'am.
important that whatever we do online, it is done with a proper thought,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. But one thing that I do want to add is, have you heard of holographs?
Yes, ma'am. 3D kind, 3D pictures or 3D.
I think it's
Yeah.
much more than 3D. I'm not sure which dimension it would be called, but holographs are So you might have seen it in movies. So when you, for instance, it
Yes,
could be in a
ma'am.
form
I
of
have
a
seen.
watch or a
Yes.
bracelet. When you tap it, it's as if a screen pops up,
Yes, ma'am. Yeah,
right?
that could be also there.
Yes. So I think a deviceless screen, something like that,
Yes, ma'am.
right? Where you can actually, um, I mean, that's how it's portrayed in the movies, right? You can
Yes, ma'am.
create a miniature version of yourself and
Yeah.
actually talk with people, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And prototypes of these are already there. You can create your avatars to play in a
Yes, ma'am.
game, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
But yes, one good point that you raised was about healthcare, much more advanced healthcare and diagnosis. So maybe
Yes.
it can check your fever,
Yes, ma'am.
and yeah, and it's
Yes,
something
ma'am.
that can be easily done because we already have those. I'm not sure what it's called, but it looks like a gun, which was rampantly used during
Yes,
COVID time,
ma'am. Yes,
right?
ma'am. The
The
thermometer.
contactless, yes,
Yeah.
contactless monitor, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if that sort of a sensor is included in the phone, then the phone can be used to used to check your temperature, body temperature, and
Yes,
your
ma'am.
blood pressure, your cardiac activity. All of this can be monitored. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So Anushka, how do you think in future it's going to help students? That's my last question for you.
Okay, ma'am. First of all, it will make the study easier for the students, that
Hmm.
everything would be available at one place. And I think it will also have disadvantages, because everything has two sides, pros and cons. And the disadvantages would be, it would kill our creativity, because if
Right.
we rely on our phone, on AIs, so what I think is that it kills our creativity.
Hmm.
Because at the time where there will be no phone, or we will be assessed, that we are particularly assigned that at the spot we have to speak on a topic, and what we do is just type on the Google the prompt or something like that, and after that we just rely on that, whatever information it is giving, it is correct. But when we are asked to for spontaneous speaking, at that time we'll get stuck. And I think that it will also help others, students as well, learning new skills. And still AI is also progressing and helping others learn new skills. And
Hmm.
multilingual AIs would be also there, that they can talk with us in any language we want.
Right. Do you think
Yeah.
AI will replace teachers in future?
No, ma'am, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because because when there is a human teacher, we connect with them emotionally, and we can share anything. But at the same time, when we talk with any human, or sorry, AI teacher, so at that time they are emotionless, and they don't know how to give advice, even though it is a academic matter or any personal matter. So I think that AI cannot replace any human teacher, and if it would be replaced, I would be very disappointed.
Right. So, when you were talking about it not being able to replace, what came to my mind was, we used to think that AI cannot do anything that is creative in nature. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
That is what we had in mind. But
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
if you see, AI can generate images, although not perfect to that extent, but still it can generate something according to the prompt that we give. Now, it's
Yes.
something that it does on the basis of all sorts of information that it already has received, right? So it's
Yes,
not
ma'am.
something that we can say 100% creative thing. It cannot do that, of course, but
Yes,
then it
ma'am.
can come up with something which is art form, right?
Yeah.
Just like it did with Ghibli, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, when you say that AI is not capable of emotions, do you think in future there might be versions of AI? Because ultimately, if we program it, have you heard of this robot? I forgot her name again. I think it was Sarah, the robot, who can actually talk like humans, and she also has citizenship. There is
Okay.
actual robot. I forgot her name, and it's not something that's quite new. It she robot. mm,
So, yeah.
Let me just think. Uh, Sophia. Yeah, her name is Sophia. Yeah.
Okay.
if you read up about her, whatever questions you put forth to her, she has appeared in a lot of interviews. She listens to your questions and she answers them. Right.
Okay.
So, an advanced level robot like hers, and this was something that was manufactured years back. It's not something that is recent. I think it is there at least from the last 5 to 6 years. So, in future, if you think of it in that way, maybe even emotions can be programmed. So, for
Yes.
instance, right? So, based on the prompt, let's say if I tell AI that today I'm feeling quite bad because of what happened at school, and AI, based on that prompt, might try to replicate the emotions that you're supposed to feel in that particular
Yes, ma'am.
situation, right?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
in future, perhaps that's possible. But then, in that case, again, there is this artificiality that comes in.
Yes, ma'am. It is replicating our emotion. It cannot